In this video, I'm not only going to be sharing with you the secret behind the secret, but I'll also be giving you the 3 main steps that I believe you must follow if you want this to work. Now, if you've been consciously using the law of attraction for a while, right, but find that some of your manifestations are not showing up, or maybe they're just taking a little bit longer than expected, then this episode of Victory Granted is just for you. Hey guys, I hope that you're having an amazing day. If you're tuning into my channel for the first time, my name is Victoria Grant. I'm a personal development author with a passion for women's empowerment. And if you've been here before, welcome back. It's my honor to be here with you today. And can I just say that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're amazing, you're a queen, and I see you. Now, today's topic is all about the secret behind the secret. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I'm sure that most of you by now have heard of, if not read, the phenomenal book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And if you haven't, then I highly recommend that you go out and buy it, guys. Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorites. It's all about how to create the life of your dreams, you know, and manifest everything that you could ever imagine using the powerful universal law of attraction. And in this video, I'm not only going to be sharing with you what I believe is the secret behind the secret, but I'll also be giving you the 3 main steps that I believe you must follow if you want this to work, okay, for you to implement this correctly. Now, just a quick backstory, yeah? In 2007, I was going through, let's just say, some major shifts in my life, right? And it was at that time that I decided to cut off some friends that no longer served me, give up some unhealthy habits such as weed, and I've done a whole video on giving up weed, guys, so if you haven't already, go check that out. And I also moved into a really lovely new apartment. Now, before this, I could admit, yeah, I was a little bit crazy, and by crazy I mean I just really didn't give a damn about consequences. Not only was I constantly moving from home to home, so no real security there, right, but I was partying every night of the week, getting high, missing work, and dating, let's just say, a few undesirables. And I was pretty much living on the wild side of life, yeah? I could never really focus too much on what I wanted to do with my life. And I was literally like a rebel without a cause. Now, I won't lie, I've always had so many natural talents. However, yeah, I think because of the crazy lifestyle I was involved in, I sort of became a jack of all trades and a master of none. And I think that because of that, I was somewhat looked down upon by friends and family members, and I guess in their eyes I wasn't, you know, living up to my full potential, and I didn't really have that much direction. But if I'm honest with you, it played on my mind for a few years, you know, and it made me think that maybe I wasn't here for a reason after all. What was my purpose? Anyway, as I said, in 2007 the shift started happening and I was coming into my power. It was all about focusing on me at that point, and that's when I really started my own self-love journey, and it continues today. It's an ongoing process. Now, during that time, I started to read some really great books on not only the law, you know, universal law of attraction, but also philosophy and metaphysics, and The Secret was one of these books, right? So I started to apply, you know, most of the methods in these books in my own life, and I saw the results. However, what I noticed is that The Secret and many other books and videos available on the subject of the law of attraction only really spoke about how to manifest the quote-unquote big stuff, right? Like the dream car, the nice house, a soulmate, and it never really delved into the small stuff, the mundane stuff, the day-to-day tasks such as the school run. How would we find happiness in these? Yeah, washing up, sitting in traffic, going to a job that you don't particularly like, or being in a relationship that's no longer serving you. Like, These are the things that we have to do every day, or at least most days. And it just seemed like while we're in these moments, this is when the thoughts start to arise that there must be more to life than this, you know? And there is. Now, I've said before that most things people desire is because we believe on some level it's going to make us happy, yeah? And if we're constantly focused on manifesting the big stuff to make us happy, what happens in the meantime? Like, what happens while we wait? Happiness has to be a journey, not a destination. And if that's the case, bear with me, then we have to, no, we must find pleasure in the mundane tasks, right? It's imperative to having a consistently amazing life. And that is the secret to life. That's the secret to the secret. Finding ways to enjoy every single moment, and by making it fun and exciting. And I believe that there are just 3 main steps to take so that this can begin to be like a seamless process for you, right? Now, the first one is step number 1, and this is to always have an attitude of gratitude. You've heard me say it before, but it's so important, because when you're grateful, you're naturally happy. And by simply thanking everything in every moment, you're showing appreciation and raising your vibration to a really, really high frequency. So by doing this, you start to match the natural state that you were born to experience, which is joy. You were born to create and experience things that bring you excitement and joy and happiness, which is why you feel, you know, happy when you do vibrate at your highest frequency. It makes you feel good. And this is the feeling that we constantly chase all of the time. And it can be attained by just simply practicing gratitude. Now, step number 2 is to find joy in every single moment, okay? And to do this, we have to make each moment fun. So learn to smile when you're carrying out your so-called mundane tasks, and instead of seeing them as such a monotonous task, get creative, do it differently. Like if you're sitting in traffic, try playing your favorite music or listening to some motivational talks. If you're having a shower, play some forest sounds in the background and imagine you're in a mystical forest somewhere. Or maybe some smooth jazz, right? Light a candle, pretend you're in a real nice spa. Or maybe when you're cooking, why not film yourself and talk about the food that you're preparing like you're on TV and, you know, you're presenting to an audience. Whatever it is, just inject fun into everything you're doing all of the time. And by making the daily tasks fun, you become happier, right? And by being happier, you then vibrate on a much higher frequency, one that's in alignment with everything you want to attract. So by doing this, you actually begin to manifest your desires a lot faster, okay? The universe responds to your vibration by giving you more of the same, okay? So the happier you are, the more things the universe will bring you to enjoy. And on top of this, your life obviously becomes more fulfilled and more happy as a result. So why not try it? And step number 3 is to really reassess what direction you're taking in life, okay, in every moment. And if you find it difficult to make tasks such as going to or enjoying your job on a daily basis, then ask yourself what you're doing there. Money is a transfer of energy. It's a transaction. It's not a passion. If you can't find joy or passion in the work you're doing, you know, probably 30 to 40 hours a week, then you're literally wasting your own time. Yeah? And that's a lot of time to be unhappy. You know, if you're there for security, then do you believe on some level that your employer can provide more security for you than your creator? Just asking. You were born with gifts to share with the world, and in return for your gifts, you will be paid, and in abundance, okay? And much, much more than an employer could ever pay you. Your God, Goddess, universe, whatever you believe in will support you fully, but you have to be brave enough to take that leap of faith. Stop letting fear hold you back and keep you, you know, in these invisible chains. Every moment you spend building someone else's dream, yeah, it's taken away from building yours. I'm just saying. So yeah, find your happiness no matter what it takes, so that you can be fully aligned all day with your authentic self and you know, manifest your best life. Too many of you are waiting until Friday or Christmas or your birthday to get happy, right? Or retirement, or counting down the days until you fly out of your countries to finally get a break from your mundane norm. But when you do this, you literally miss out on the infinite possibilities that you have in every single moment to be happy right now. So choose happiness, right? What a waste of a life it is waiting to get happy. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to focus on creating a life that I don't even need a holiday from. One where each and every moment is loved and appreciated for the gift that it is. And that's what we're here to do, okay? So remember who you are and just know that you control your thoughts, not the other way around. So always choose happiness and choose it now. So anyway, as usual, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's definitely one to share with a friend. I've really enjoyed, you know, giving it to you straight from the heart as usual. Just imagine if everyone operated from their joy all of the time. What a wonderful world we would live in, yeah? Please leave me a comment below if you've got any tips or tricks that you use to inject fun in your day. I'd love to hear them, as I'm sure so many others would too. Click the link below for your free Law of Attraction starter kit. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And until next time, as I said, you're amazing. Take care.